Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is Dr. Destiny here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about leaks. We've got a lot of leaks for the Rise of Iron, which is going to be revealed officially tomorrow. Now, there's been a lot of leaks with obviously about this for ages now, like with the Kotaku article, probably about a month, I'd say. There's going to be a few things we're going to talk about from that, first of all. Obviously, people are speculating. They're like, "Oh, it's not going to be this. It's going to be Lord Saladin. It's going to be the Battle of the Twilight Gap, etc., etc." But everything seems to be pointing to this at the moment. And obviously, with today's leak, and there's one a few days ago, it might be yesterday actually. Bungie keep releasing stuff by accident on their websites and stuff like that. You can see the image in the background now. This just come up on the actual website itself. So it comes with the information of Rise of Iron, obviously, which is they're going to reveal officially tomorrow. And here it says it's going to be released on September the 20th, and it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One. So everyone who's on PS3 and Xbox 360, it looks like they're going to be currently dropped. Now, this is actually a welcome thing, especially for people like myself if you use PS4. Having the old generation kind of makes it harder for them to make the game and expand on the game as well. So an expansion, full-fledged like this, or other features, custom matches, more vault space, stuff like that, due to the system storage of what they can work with when they're obviously making the game. I'm not talking about system storage as in on the PlayStation 3 having 50 gigs or 500 gigs or whatever it is. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they're making the games. They have a certain amount of data there they can play around with. And obviously with a PS4 there's more on that than a PS3. So personally I think it's really good for the game that they're going to be dropping it old generation. By now you should really have a PS4. If you don't have the money, then obviously get one for Christmas, save up, you know, that type of thing. So you should have it in time anyways. I understand that these things cost money, but you've had 2-3 years to get it, so it's good to drop it. And obviously it'll help with the universe so they can expand it. The second part that was on the Xbox store, I'm just going to load this up because I can't actually find a picture of this before I can put it onto the video, so I'm going to read it through. So this is on the Xbox store. For some reason it's come up again already, so someone's found it and then put up the stuff for it. So this is going to include quite a bit of data. So if you don't want any spoilers, then obviously don't listen to this. But from what they've put, Destiny Rise of Iron is the next highly anticipated expansion to the Destiny universe. The wall which stood for centuries along the southern border of old Russia, which is obviously the Cosmodrome, has collapsed. Fallen mutants, which when I first heard this I thought this was a bit weird, but anyways, now scavenge the tombs of the Golden Age, and the plague they have unearthed in the waste is more dangerous than ever than they understand. Join Lord Saladin, journey into the Plague Lands, learn the fate of the Iron Lords, and stop the growing threat before it's too late. So first off, we'll go over this little section. With the picture of the poster, which I showed about a month ago, is obviously Lord Saladin in front of the wall of the collapse. And they had a teaser again actually for today on their Facebook page for Destiny, which showed a glimpse of that with the wolves. So this is 100% going to be this storyline, minus what I thought was the Fallen Mutants is a bit weird. So obviously the Fallen have delved into the Cosmodrome, unearthed something in the Plague Lands, which is obviously new, and that is the threat. And obviously there must be some Iron Lords in the mix with it, which, you know, there's some lore about them, so it'd be quite interesting to flush out some storyline and stuff like that. So the DLC will actually include, well, first off, I think this is going to be the same size as the Taken King, so it's going to be quite a bit in there. So it's obviously going to include new story, campaign and quests, new armour and gear, new weapons, a new raid, which will mean it's obviously a Fallen raid, which would be pretty cool. Maximum light increase, obviously that will go up. A new strike, a new Plague Lands zone, so obviously we've got a new destination we can actually explore, and a social space. Again, we don't know what that's going to be, but we may find out tomorrow in the reveal. A new Crucible mode, again we don't know what that is, and new maps, and a new enemy faction and bosses, which is obviously going to be the mutated version of the Fallen. Like I said earlier, this is going to be released on September the 20th this year, so we've got looking forward to that. And this is like 14 gigabytes, available hard drive space, blah 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 blah. So they're going to be dropping Old Gem, going to be releasing September the 20th, and obviously all the stuff I just stated from that. So the storyline seems pretty cool. It'd be interesting to fight in the raid against the Fallen. if they have something like a Fallen Walker tank as in one of the bosses, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know how that fight would work out, but it should still be pretty good. And obviously we've got, I assume it's going to be like the Taken for Taken King. It's going to be like a weird mutated version of the Fallen. So unfortunately they haven't come up with a whole entire new race, but I don't think they're going to do that until Destiny 2 anyways, so I don't think that's going to be happening. But overall, pretty good with the leaks. I'm quite enjoying it so far. And obviously watch this space for tomorrow. There should be some more stuff once they actually do the reveal, or have a breakdown of what they've got, and then we'll go from there. Okay, Guardians, hope this news helped. Sorry if there was any spoilers, but like I said at the beginning, before I read that bit out, this is the information which has been leaked out. So some of this may not be officially true, but to be honest, if they're popping these things up on Destiny website itself, which is going to be self-explanatory, and then obviously the Xbox store, this stuff is pretty much legit. If the manufacturers are getting this information, then yeah, this is going to be what's going to be inside the DLC. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you're obviously new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, it always helps me out, and then tell me what your speculations and your hopes for the new expansion. Okay, Guardians, here's Dr. Destiny over and out.